Okay, and everything seems to be perfect, pretty much. Okay, all right, awesome. So let's continue building Grace Engine, which is, let me just fix position of this thing a little bit, probably, yeah, it looks good. Grace Engine, right. Right now, it's in quite a presentable state, but there is not really a perfect roadmap right now, but there is a lot of things that I want to do, that I want to this thing to be. And so I'm just going to continue working on this and continue making it better, continue making it more suitable for more people, for more projects. And that's kind of what I'm going to do. I have a couple to dos for today. There are, I don't know if I want to do this here. Yeah. So first, what I want to do today is let me just check this to be sure. But what I want to do for today, as at first, is there are saving of the types, like of the feature and data type, and so it's right now it's partially manual and partially it requires to be saved for rendering and such, and so it's not too consistent. And to mitigate any issues that can come from that, I will add some sort of timer, some sort of clock that shows last save. Either it's manual or it's automatic. So I think I have some data here and I have some feature here. And so I think that I should place the timer somewhere. Somewhere it's not it won't be bothering anyone. So I'm thinking right here and right here. I think that may be a good place. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to make that happen. I'm just give me just a second. It's still quite new to me, all this streaming, and so I just want to be sure. I just want to see that all the video is coming to the right platforms. And it seems it does, and it says it's all perfect. Wait. Why isn't the camera doing auto frame too well? It does now. Is it because I moved it? I don't know. I don't know, and it's fine. It's fine. It'll do. Okay. Everything seems to be consistent. That's perfect. And because everything is consistent, I can just go into the work. So, first the timer. Timer of last save. I want to create definitely a class for it, JavaScript class. I'm so bad in naming. I'm not bad. I just take my time to figure out where to put things. It's not basics. It's not basics. Who do I? Let's put it into. Let's do this. Save timer. Definitely extend GraceWeb because it will have a HTML component. So set event? It won't be set events. Start time. Last saved. Last saved is definitely current time. Definitely current time. Start timer. So how I like to do any timer at all? Well, timer itself should probably be interval. Interval. So, stop timer just because. What? This is my problem with AI completion because they kind of pushed at you what is like the normal thing to do something. But there is no one way to solve an issue, and the way you solve an issue depends on how you see it, how what you need, how you work. And so it's often useful, but very often also not. Hmm. I don't know, I feel like this is too loud, maybe. Probably better. Okay, so we are starting timer. This update. I'm thinking. No, this is good. Now minus. Do I need this get timed or don't I get just? Let's initialize it and let's try it. I want to see actually. I think I saw somewhere. Just detracting the class itself, and it should handle it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was different language. Maybe it was different class. I think it was JavaScript because JavaScript is so. JavaScript is such a dynamic language, which is why it's great and which is why many people hate it, of course. I get it, but also JavaScript is the only way to do any sort of like not any. It's just most of the time the most sensible way to do some scripting in browser. You can also use web components and all this, but still it gets into it needs to be it needs to be initialized by JavaScript and recalled by JavaScript, and yeah, JavaScript is just the way to go in browser. So we can just stop complaining about JavaScript and learn to use it. Since last save. Since last save and last saved. Last saves. I can put this all to the bottom because it's the least important part of all this. Oh, why is it reloading to so slow? I may actually need to restart the entire thing. I have more things open? No, I don't. Can you do sometimes? Okay, seems initialized. Now, what is diff? It's also not throwing errors. So, what? Okay, those are milliseconds. Those are milliseconds. Oh, this is... Yeah. And I'm okay with milliseconds because I just need to format a time. This is how is it? Oh, no. Oh. A create and fill up a property, a variable with time in format 0105 or something like this. And it should do great. What? Why the... This is just... I think JetBrains uses just normal LLM. It's not something theirs or anything. Just why is it behaving so different? Created time from div, which obviously is is in milliseconds. Yeah, probably much better. Also, do you see? I know that I have quite different style of writing. I honestly started with C sharp long time ago. They are. I don't think, or I know that for properties of classes they use, I don't even know how it's named, like first letter is lowercase and others are uppercase, and I know the classes are all uppercase and namespaces and such. And so when I started to use it, I just learned this style of formatting that you see here. And so my properties are uppercase, but my variables are lowercase with underscores. But just I don't know, like it looks like GPT learned to respect my style of coding. I don't know if any other, but this definitely did not. And I don't know. I don't think I will be paying for this JetBrains AI anymore. How is it zeros? How is it keep being zero? Oh, it's doing hours, minutes. Oh, no, Jesus. No. I need this to be minutes, seconds. This is not helpful. Yeah, this is much, much, much better. And also, let's create some sort of solid interval. Uh, it's not mission critical. Let's do this. It's in HTML. What? How this exists, doesn't it? Since last this doesn't exist? Or do I have some typo somewhere? Some feature. Yeah. So where is it building? It's building here and I'm doing it here. What? Oh, right. Right. Because this. Gosh. Because this heading is inside the rendered view component. But I don't want to put it into render view component. This is just the simplest thing. Then isn't it always like the simplest things mess your head the most? It happens, and it's probably because we just underestimate the simplest things, while they can get messed up the same way as the large ones. Yeah. Yep. I'm just trying to figure out how to deal with this. Wait, what? No, I'm full of shit actually. How could that be? It's created here. Oh, because it's no. Also, maybe because of this. Maybe I just don't remember my variables. Everything's possible. Probably. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. And I need to place it out here. Save time. Save. Because I need to refer to it. Save. Need to be getting back to it. This was sure. And this is because I want to. This is because I want to just make it a little bit smaller. There is no need for it to be this huge. This is 100%. Yeah. This is fine. And I even don't want to be putting there any sort of like label, because people will learn very quickly what it means. Typo. time since this this view was last saved. And I'll do one more thing because new save is last save, and also update. Let's update it immediately. TPT, yes. Now, I will hardwire this. I will definitely hardwire this. So, what it means is I'll find my save. Yeah, here we go. I find my save thing, save function, save to server. No. This is not it. This is it. Yep. Before or after? It probably doesn't matter, actually. What? Save them. I don't know. Showing JavaScript things is so weird, but it knows about it. Why can't it just tell me this is the member of the class? Date. That saved. No. Also. Let's make it simpler. Let's make it even more simple. So let's test. Counting. Awesome. This is what I wanted. Because now I'm saving, pressing Control S. There is right now there is no periodical saving. There is no like drafting. It's all going straight into save mode. Not save mode, like to saving the thing. So yeah. This is development environment, right? It's not like we are trying something and going for life right now. This is completely development environment, and so saving is perfectly good option to do. Now, I want to do the same thing. I want to do for the data class. So again, I will take this, open this, it goes into data table. Jeez. And this is a little bit of bigger problem here, I guess. Because here it actually is in different component than is the view. And so it can actually get messed up. So what to do here? Let's, yeah, this is all split into components. Wait, this is not it. Still, this is all split into components. Ooh. You know what? This will be drawn once. So let's do it for now. Let's do it for now. Now, where is it? Where is it I'm building? Ah, right here. Right here, baby. I'm hesitant to put the timer here. What? Let's decouple in it and, or even better actually. Let's create this here, but then initialize it in data view. Okay, save timer. Is save time. No DOM element as of now. DOM element will come here. Yeah. Is view. Wait. Oh, come on. I need this here. Sometimes it's not fun. These things are exactly what the engine wants to mitigate, or will try to mitigate for everybody. Like these like 5-second things that just add up because there is so many of those. You still need to think as a developer, right? But then why not to help developers to manage the code base and make also like auto optimizations? Ah, yeah. That's a great coffee. I need to get more of this. Right. Come on. How come you don't see this? It's right here. Save timer. Awesome. Awesomeness. And also, I will definitely always want to have it to the right side. Awesome. Me likey. Me very much likey. Now I just need to prevent. I just need to. Data. Yeah. Now, when I'm saving, I just need to be careful to be updating the time only if it's already initialized, if it already has the element property. Because if it doesn't, then it will throw an error, and I don't like errors. So, it's save timer. What is so wrong about these classes that it just doesn't? This It should be golden. Controllers? Yes, awesome. I'm thinking if when I have this, if I should potentially make autosave on some timing. What do you think? What anyone thinks? You know what? I'll pair on saved films. And this is alright. Is it like this? Well, it's fun. It's fun. And save time Ella. Save time. What do we do? 15? 30? Let's do 30. It's rewritable. It's definitely rewritable. So, so in the middle of this, let's do it after this. No, if diff is this, then hey, welcome back. How are you? So this thing unsafe time. It's fine. I'm still new there, so I think that Twitch definitely doesn't push me as much, if at all, honestly. What to call it? FNC. What is the real timing? Still doing the same thing here. How about you? Still working on the same project? Yeah, you are. First, and as far as I know, so far only. So thank you for that, actually. I'm sure Twitch will notice and push me somewhere higher. You are great. Yeah. So. Do this. We don't need the info here. Just for test, I'll set it on 10 seconds. Just I hate JavaScript for this. So 5 seconds to test. Show me how it will go, and it should save automatically. Yes. Very nice. This was easy. It was easy to do. Just do it for here as well. Really? So you like boards and Fallouts and games and software and all this. Games are a weird thing for developers, I guess. Because when you are creating something like this, you are playing with boards. It's not too visible. It's not too much on the eye. But when you get into game, it's just pretty much anything you do, it's instantly visible, which is amazing. Sometimes the brain just sometimes need this. At least mine. What kind of mod are you trying to make? No, not real. God, no. Oops. Oh, right. Right. Here, and this is well enough. But awesome. So this is just give me a second. I kind of need to keep my eye on work emails because quite a lot stands on me. Okay. Last time, right? Yeah, this is a simple one. I just need some node here because the file is getting discarded right after it's uploaded, and I also need to discard the file. Yeah, we all do. Is it okay? Is it really that bad as everybody says? Because I never saw the code. And also, is it really that bad? Because the games work. Like they have one of the most successful games, I guess, after GTA. So is it really that bad? Yeah, I guess. Okay, so it's like they are stuck at prototyping, I guess. I mean prototyping like that they didn't clean up the code after they made the engine. Where is my Right. Wow. That's quite a brutal. I don't know. I feel like, I used to be the kind of developer who just needed the perfect code base. But in the end, you have perfect code base and it's super hard to just make any changes into it then without making another mess. It's like it's like cooking. You just don't have clean kitchen while you are cooking, right? And after you are done, then you just, well, I guess this is what the analogy falls out. But if it works somehow, if it's in a state that just people are happy with or somehow happy, just why involve more money, I guess, into it. Yeah, yeah, I guess people call it or called it before Starfield. I guess they call it Bethesda's charm. I actually haven't played any other game from Bethesda, but I mean from the mainline Bethesda. I played Doom, other than Starfield. So no, I'm lying. I played Fallout 4 and New Vegas. Okay, I'm lying, but New Vegas is not really from Bethesda. Oh, yes. Hmm, right. Today. Okay. I see. So do you think they built on previous games? It's not like starting a new engine from scratch, new Unity, new Unreal, and just building a new game. They actually like building on their games. Right. Okay. I see. That makes financial sense, I guess. Like even then, like their games take what 10 years now, which is crazy. Of course, it doesn't have to be because of code, right? It can be just right. It can be just like I don't know. I don't know. I just learned that the world isn't perfect place, and it's just hard to judge. Obviously, the results speak for itself. People thought that Fallout 4, Fallout 3, they are like Bethesda's charm and such, but they got enough with Starfield. You think, right? Right. But yeah, I guess you would expect that if they are building on previous game, then they would fix bugs from previous game, which you are saying they didn't, which is okay. That's kind of strange. Well, after processing, CSU gets this. Yeah, precisely that's what I'm saying. Like you have your perfect world and you have your real world, and so it's really difficult to judge. realistically, I mean. Yeah, that's definitely not great to do from such a company. I don't know. I also feel like they should fix more management than the development itself, because any however difficult or complex software should not take 10 years to create on technical part and be this buggy. That's for sure. They should fix their own mess. Um, Data. Oh, no, 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 I wanted this. What are they working on anyway? They are making just just the new Elder Scrolls, I guess. Really? Half of them. Okay, what do you think about the cut content? I'm curious because to me, cut content means it just didn't fit into the game to them. Like through iterations, you change stuff, you change the story, you change the content. So I guess that should be great. What do you think, or is it the content that was just like unfairly cut? What's that exactly? Yeah, of course. I get that you are talking about like relative generic terms. Don't you worry. Ooh, it looks like Spanish. They should remove it, not disable it. Okay. They should remove it. Using Git or anything like this, that there is no reason to keep anything in the project. Right. And actually discard the file after processing. Yeah, companies are different. They are weird sometimes. Sometimes they are great and then do weird stuff. Like, hmm, maybe that's why it takes 10 years to make a game from them, because they need to navigate through all the crap they don't need anymore. Yeah, it does, but do you think it's on purpose? I know like communities are large things there, like everywhere, but Bethesda community is like huge. Okay, so it's essentially part of their marketing strategy. Really? And this is actually super interesting because right? Because for 76 was such a mess, like visually, functionally. I know they fixed it. I saw they fixed it. I didn't play it for such a long time, but see this is the real world. What I'm talking about. It's like clean game or clean code, and like, it works worse than anything before. Oh, excuse me. But on the other hand, isn't it software also under Bethesda? And I know they are using their own engine, and they are doing great stuff. Simple, right? Yeah. Um, I guess it's just the difference between idealism and the real world, because the real world counts in finished products, not in clean code, right? And more, yeah, it's just part of the culture. Yeah, it's not cut and dry. It's not. Honestly, it was super hard to learn this for me. Uh, when I used to focus on the code and I wanted to implement everything properly, and everything worked like perfectly, which it's just an ideology, and I guess it scales. It scales from individual and it goes into large companies. Like every single thing has its drawbacks, and if you want clean code, then you probably often spend so much time just thinking how to implement it, and so you do it once and it works, and then you don't really want to touch it again because then it just gets messy again. So a little bit of cleaning could be beneficial afterwards, but still it's money, right? It's millions and millions of dollars every month for them, I mean. Yeah, I saw this somewhere. I don't know where, but somebody showed something like this. It's awesome. It's like Windows has the kernel that reportedly nobody wants to touch because nobody knows actually how it works anymore. So that's so funny. Yeah. So where is my CSV? Where is my CSV? Here's my CSV. Yeah, and it should be deleted. Um, this shouldn't be here. Damn it. Oh, yeah. somebody should come up with new OS, like completely new thing, new code, new everything for today. Multi-platform, efficient, fast, low memory to work on everything, because wow. And proper marketing budget and proper push for developers and everything like this, because I kind of feel like they would crush it. It's also a shitty thing to have. Awesome. So let's cut it out of my to-dos. Right. Really? But Arch, isn't it like, Arch as Linux thing? Isn't it like for like, I don't even know, like, no, definitely not normies. It would need to get so much built up, and graphical interfaces and background in software and everything. Do you think it's only about marketing? Isn't it also about environment? And by environment, I mean like simple run, UI, UX, all this. Because it's important. Like, you will not force people to use anything that doesn't have very pleasant UI. You just won't. That's what I learned in my business. Like, it can work perfectly, but people need to be able to use it. Really? Really? Arch Linux. Okay. Oh yeah, this is exactly like, if you present people with site like this. Wow, no. Manjaro, you were saying? Let's check it out. Okay. Okay. Open. I see. I see. That's different. Okay. And how about some screenshots? Something, anything? I would be really interested to see. Yeah. That's why Steam OS will roll all over these things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Steam OS is on Arch? Okay. Now that's exciting. Now that's exciting. That's what I want to see, because once it gets into PCs with a solid support, then we can finally say bye bye to Microsoft and the new standards for ads. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Now you are getting me excited for what's coming. Nice. I think I saw a presentation of PC build of SteamOS, which looks like very solid solution. And I'm glad that Steam is pushing it. What's HoloOS? Way. Now I'm confused. So is HoloOS the same as SteamOS? Just different naming? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm glad Steam is pushing it, because once there is large enough fan base and use base, then other developers will start rolling their software for the thing, for the Steam OS, and that kickstarts everything so much. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. Dang it. I need to now save the files into specific directories. Upload, right? Yeah. I need. What is it doing? Oh, it doesn't know. That's fine. I get it. Yeah, I get it now. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, like Windows has the variability, right? Uh, Linux was for the longest time. Any kind of Linux was for like the nerds, if I say so, which is always minority. If you count in all the office spaces and all the usage and everything. So now when Steam's on it and pushing SteamOS so hard, I cannot wait just for developers to catch up. And when they do, it's just sure, why not? I don't know, for example, why like hardware manufacturers take so long. Nvidia brought drivers. Is the app on, or the software, the program on Linux from Nvidia, or they just released, or open source? Not open source. They released drivers and somebody else made the software. Yeah, that's for sure. The customization is amazing. Hey, I use Edge. Edge is fine most of the time. It's honestly, I'd rather give my data to Microsoft than to Google. Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool. Linux is great. I got enough when I open my weather and I see this. And I'm like, no. I was tolerant enough to these things. I was tolerant way more than others. But now, when they started to push ads into everything, every single piece they can, no, I'm over it. So yeah, I didn't go into Linux still. I tried once. I didn't go into it because I like, for example, NVIDIA Broadcast, and it works smoothly. I don't want to. I like to tinker with software with PCs, but not with absolutely everything, every single piece that I need, and so I need also a little bit more time to wait. So I get it. I perfectly get it. But this, what you are saying, is fantastic. Um, so where is the path there? Oh, come on. Am I such an idiot? Make it. Yeah, yeah. It those like many of those things have many of those distros have super nice things for beginners, for advanced. You can use them nicely. What, for example, I would miss, as you can see, this is web based. This is PHP. Uh, I would definitely miss a visual software. I use IIS for the reason because it's so simple to set up. I don't need to remember. I just can use it. And I don't know, for example, if this has some alternative on Linux. Yeah, right. Yeah, I saw the app stores on Linux. I think I tried Mint. I tried Mint. I No, sorry, I tried Pop OS, which was supposed to be like for gaming mostly. Nice integration with Steam and all this. Uh, yeah, yeah. Most developer tools, sure. It has issues. Okay. Like, let me show you this for development. I use Microsoft's IIS server because I can simply go, import. I don't know. Let's see this. Import. Not here. Come on. Uh, import PHP version and just switch it anytime I want, or put different PHP versions to put to different sites and all this. So uh, on Linux, it's much more difficult to set up. If there is some software that can do it, just like IIS, I'm all for it. But this is what I had most issues with, and you cannot compromise your work, definitely. Well, hey, if you have some software that can do this, feel free to paste some link. I will definitely glad to learn. Yeah. So let's see. Sure. Thanks. It would be awesome. I like how Linux is structured as being a server instead of installing a server on it, which is like when I was trying it the first time, it was very new concept to me, and I struggled with it for 2 days. Then I gave up. But yeah, the idea behind it is awesome. At least for me, right? Because that's my world. That's how I live. Yeah. This is what I needed. That was simple. Oh. All right. So now I need to report when it doesn't load at all. It's IIS. It's Internet Information Service. It's just pure Microsoft server. Like, don't get me wrong, Microsoft servers are fine. There is nothing really wrong with them for running websites. Even very, very demanding sites. It's more like, for me, it's more about the ideology of the Microsoft, the company, because I don't know, it's like as soon as you are a public company, there is a lot of things that just goes wrong. What was it I wanted to do? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm chatty guy. Just so chatty guy. This is still 0 for some reason. It sometimes is. This error. Really? LAMP? Yeah, it implements it, right? But does it offer like super simple UI with multiple PHP versions, which actually was precisely what I was dealing with. You know, I know you can set it up in HTTP in hosts files, because my setting is quite unique. What I do is I don't run websites in local folders. I run websites. I change hosts file. Okay, because I change hosts file and run some fake domain on local computer, so the website appears as under a domain name, just as it does in real production, which is highly important to me to see how things run in real production. Yeah, I know there are packages like SAMP and LAMP and any letter plus AMP. Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. And I keep researching like piece by piece, slowly. I get inspired and I look at some options. And I don't know what was it that kept me last time. I think it actually was the NVIDIA Broadcast app because it's awesome. To be honest, it's absolutely banger. Like without that, my sound, the mic sounds like terrible. I don't have like studio building. Okay. Let me see. I'm very curious about it. Lamp. Next UI. Yeah, of course. Do not worry about it. Like many of those have some interface. It's not as quick to use. Don't see any really. That's definitely not. Is it this? Who knows? Yeah. Don't worry about it, of course. You probably do way more interesting stuff than web development. Web development got kinda stale. That's why we are making this thing actually. It's getting more complex, like what you need to produce, but then the tools not changing much. Again. Maybe some nice this thing. How it will look like now? I'm curious. Wait. Now I don't need to fake it. It doesn't work. Cool. Okay. I don't need the icon. Awesome. This was simple enough. Perfect. Another to do. Done. Now the thing I hate, user stuff. I need to put user somewhere around here. Yeah, I'm sure as well. Like you can even create one. Like that's the thing about Linux, right? You can just hop into anything that you use, or probably not anything, but into much stuff, especially while it's core part of Linux, and just modify it as much as you want. Yeah. Yeah. Precisely. You can do whatever you want. Although Windows offers you a lot of options. If you are a power user, you use their command line and PowerShell, and you can do so much. You can do like I don't know if you can modify Windows as well as you can modify Linux, but you can definitely do a lot of stuff with it also. Like there is a lot of different software, a lot of different I wouldn't say probably plugins, just programs that will change the appearance of Windows so much. Ah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Those things, ChatGPT and all these, that I don't believe like what I don't believe there will be some huge revolution around it, but it's it's perfectly usable for exactly these purposes. Like you can actually go and ask it for stuff you don't know where to begin with, and it will help you. It will do this. Just it just need a supervision. That's all it needs. Is like being printed out in PHP. Yeah, here. Yeah, definitely, and it helps. I started to not use but to try Cursor, the new IDE with AI agent built in. Uh, it's surprisingly capable. It's quite scary to let it do anything, to just allow prompting your PowerShell on Windows at least. It's quite scary, but you let it do its magic, and it's surprisingly capable of creating new stuff. It's a little bit worse in modifying your code base, but it can do as well. Like what I will want to do is to check this right part, for example, because it was horrible, it was ugly, and like I just asked the I think it used Sonnet 37, something like this, like in the cursor, and it just made it quite nice. And I will go over it and evaluate it if like the style is maybe usable for other parts of the system. So yeah, those things are amazing if you know how to use them. But if you just let it do whatever it wants, then you are doomed, and you get nothing. You won't learn. You just accept anything that's just wrong. So yeah, yes, that's it. It won't take our job. No, not at all. It just allows us to do more, to learn faster. Just I don't know. People seem to jump into the worst scenarios. Probably, if I may just guess, or mm, I guess it's more than a guess. Uh, it just makes good headlines. People are emotional. People don't validate information, and so somebody writes, "Oh, AI will take our jobs" with a single example, and people are just crazy about it. Nah. Yes. Precisely. You are the brain, and AI is the tool. It's like, yeah, you can. I'm using quite sophisticated IDE, and yet again, it's just a tool. I don't need to take pride in writing every single piece or finding every single part of my code base. Like, why? It's just a tool like any other. But hey, not now. AI maybe fixes Bethesda code base for the future. Yes, precisely. It does exactly this. That's what it does, just a little bit better. It depends on who will supervise it. Uh, yeah. Well, AI learns from Reddit and Discords and the internet and forums, so maybe it will. Maybe it actually will. That would be so awesome. uh, check basics. Oh, I want my user info here. Come on. Toddlers can't write code at all. So, or let's look at it from another perspective. Let's not insult toddlers. Yeah, that's funny. Ah, that's so sad. Uh, let's return my user info. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's coming every stream, and Automod seems not to catch it for some reason. I don't know. I don't really care because it adds a it adds a chatter to statistics. Cheap one, but still. Is it? Does it actually properly work? Isn't everything that Amazon does? These days, at least. Ah, that was in forums like 20 years ago, as far as I remember. That's sad. That's really sad. Yeah, then in that case, why they don't block something like these links, these domains? It would be so simple. And this isn't even sophisticated message or comment, because it's just domain with a space. Forums figured this out, as I said 20 years ago, and it worked. Okay. Sure. I don't know. Maybe then Automot is there just to shut some people up, which is unfortunately in many cases the truth. My data. At the end, that is so archaic. It's I don't get this decision, honestly. Like that on YouTube, I saw people replacing ASCII characters in some weird with some weird shade for so many years. They had to know this. I don't know. The thing is that there are usually reasons behind these things. Maybe not technical reasons, but some reasons definitely. And maybe they are bad reasons. Maybe they are wrong, very simply. But still, we don't know, and we probably will never know. So we should probably just deal with it how things are. So how is my email? Why isn't that? Oh. No, no, not really. Not really. I'm well aware that reality isn't perfect. I'm just kind of surprised that Amazon is. Well, am I surprised that Amazon is a cheap company? And they do things cheaply? Nice! My user is here. Awesome. And where is my logout? Oh, there is not logout. Okay. This is good enough until I put in avatars or pictures. That's true. That's true. But also, shouldn't that be quite simple to find out? I mean, in some pre-processing. Like they are processing these messages anyway, somehow. Ah, this down. We'll improve later. Ooh. Okay. I don't even know this. Yeah, it happens. Like there. Like I know there were cases, and probably will be in the future, that iPhones, or I think that it was iPhones who they were blocked or something. They were bricked by receiving some text message or some specific pixels in image, because how they process the image and the text message, it just runs something. I don't know. Yeah, well, as I said, right, there are definitely decisions behind every single of these things. So I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, okay, here is the thing. It's stopped working. I hate this. UI stuff. Okay. Task for today and the worst one. I have no idea how to solve it. What's happening here is I have this class. It's getting destroyed when here it is. It's getting destroyed when the code is removed from the browser into memory only. But while I'm changing these tabs, I don't really want to. It's getting removed and placed into memory only, but I don't want to destroy the components. So, ooh. Kind of thinking about sending this. That may be a good idea, actually. Hmm. Yeah, I see. I see. Yeah, it's just, but I'm using PHP and JavaScript, right? They don't care about bits, bytes. But when I read a file, it's just give me the content. But when you get into these bits, bytes, and just machine thing, memory, it gets way more complicated. And this thing, I'm not surprised this happens. And I'm sure it will happen in the future again because we are more demanding in bytes, and it, we'll have another UTF. I'm sure it will take more space. It will be more variable, and yeah, many devices will just have issues. Yeah. Exactly. And so when, for example, I sometimes watch the Cherno, and when he starts talking about parsing a file, for me, parsing a file looks like it's just one function to get its contents. For him, it's like, oh, first 2 bytes is this, the next couple bytes is this, and this can take from this to this length. It's just such a different world, like completely. Oh, yeah. So in these situations, do you have, because I don't know C++. I know like parts of the coding, parts of the issues, or what's necessary, but like generally, no, I don't code in it. I'm trying Zig, but that's it. So tell me, do you use for these cases like try catch, or is it like you need to check some completely other way? Plus, I know that try catch can be a little bit more, little bit less performant, when catching something like this. So if it's even a good idea, if it's possible, tell me. I'm curious here. Yeah, I see. Really? So you cannot work inside Catch, like create the different solution? Because when I use TryCatch here, really, that's interesting. I was pretty sure that TryCatch is quite universal, and it's exactly for these reasons, like to understand what's going on and adjust the behavior to it. Wow. Yeah. In that case, I guess you just got way more work ahead of you. So, is this difference in the library or in the try-catch as the language uses it? Like, if you would, if you were writing it by yourself, could you theoretically use try-catch for this and like for adjusting behavior? Ah, okay, got it. Right. Wouldn't it be maybe easier to write your own library for this with some AI thing? What was I doing? Ah, right. I learned a long time ago that many times, and it's definitely different in C++, I'm sure, that many times it's way more easier to straight jump into creating my own library. That's why all this framework I have here is, beside PDF and QR code generation, are completely custom, because then you have to deal with implementing it and learning the code and learning to use it, and then you are coming into these issues and just yeah, some especially today with those with all those AI chats. It just, I don't know, sometimes it just feels like using third party code is a way to hell. Oh, I have no idea how to deal with it. I'm going to have to keep it for another time. I'm having an issue here. Um, I have these like JavaScript options, the JavaScript dropdowns, and they are getting destroyed. The objects are getting destroyed as soon as the HTML is moved out of the view into the browser. Like I can do it into the memory only, and they are completely separate components. So when I change these, I change between these tabs. Now they don't work because these tabs just completely rewrite the visible HTML code. So the components get destroyed. And so I'm trying to somehow deal with it, but since they are separate components, I now don't have a way how to instruct them to not get destroyed. Not as the system is built right now. Not as like this site is built, because what it does, it just displays what's in the memory. So there all the list, the selected items, all is prepared, and I'm trying not to be rebuilding all this again. Although I could do that, but probably not. It's not the best thing to do. It's not the most performant thing to do. I want to keep updates, in memory. Uh, it's just something the system isn't ready for, and I don't know how to deal with it. So I either will have to make it ready, or do rebuild. I can't right now because that's actually a good idea. That's a great idea, but I cannot right now because you have these panels, right? You have this one, you have this one, and you have this one. They are independent, and they are part of the core. They are part of the entire core, and the tabs are being like when I switch to another tab, those panels will stay and just being rewritten inside. So actually, like this test data gets ripped out and replaced with something else. So I agree with you, and honestly, I would go this way for now because I'm trying to build MVP, which doesn't need to be perfect and will not be perfect. But yeah. I don't know. I will have to think about it. I'll have to think about it. But thanks for the offering. Uh, yes, in this case. And it's because, people, right? They will have open like 20 different tabs on shitty laptops. They will. You can believe they will. And, they will be using Chrome, which on its own is destroying memory. Imagine having bigger project, 20 of these tabs. Yeah, you are done. I don't know. You tell me. Yeah. Yeah, this was actually my last to do for today. So, and it's not done. At, at least Chrome and pretty much every other browser tells you where the music is coming from these days, which is awesome. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Was this a browser push or was it more like the EU early push? I feel like it's kind of intersection of both, but it's some time ago, so I don't really remember. But they got much better in notifying you where the music is coming from or any other sound. They are doing great job actually, I think, in not bother you. Oh, right. That's cool. I don't use Brave. I use Autoblock or some ad blocker pretty much everywhere except my client's websites, of course. And I pay premium for YouTube. So as I said, I also got enough. It was just too much. Like you see or hear from people like Frage is sending your data. Like nah, I'm done. Oh really? I'm sorry. Yeah. Hey, but you seem doing well actually. Like you learned, you obviously have fun with C++ and bits and bytes, and the bike last time that stuck in my mind. That's so cool. That's so cool. Hey man, I'm going to have to go. Romania and uh no. If you mean US, I'm not from US. I'm from Europe. But thanks, I guess. Like I used to be so worried about my accent. No. Um yeah, precisely. Czech Republic it is. Good ear you got. Yeah, awesome. Hey man, thanks for coming. Thanks for chatting. I should be up tomorrow around the same time, pretty much. So come hang out. Be happy to see you here. I will have definitely some new batch of tasks. Have a great day. Have a great day. Enjoy. And thanks again for coming. Bye.